Welcome back everyone to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 13, Episode 2 of Eldritch Horror, and we are playing Azathoth as our great old one. We just wrapped up turn 1. We've got a rumor on the board, and we'll do a quick recap of that. We have our active mystery as well, and let's jump right into turn 2. Before we do that, quick shout out to August Moldenhauer's Cat Journals out of Lovecraft Providence. Volume 3, Archaeology of Yog-Sothoth, wraps up the trilogy. All of these books are independent, so you can buy one and try it. Archaeology of Yog-Sothoth is the strangest of them all. It is the intersection of science and yog-sothothery. Go check it out in our bookstore link. Lots of things there. We'll go through some other books in other episodes that we have available there. You can also check out our Patreon. We are doing Eldritch Horror for Halloween this month. We're also going to be playing Joan of Arc with Vlad the Impaler. And I just wrapped up painting a massive Song of Ice and Fire Stark versus Lannister set. You guys have probably seen part 1 of that. I'll be uploading part 2 as well, editing that and working on that. So yeah, as usual, like, subscribe, comments appreciated below. I read the comments and we'll get back to you there. We're trying to get noticed by the YouTube algorithm, so your support really helps. So let's jump into turn number 2, and we can start with our lead investigator, and we'll try to close that active rumor. So I think maybe we will have the author, Gloria Goldberg, go down to close the active rumor. That can be her remit. She also can get an extra action. So I think to help her close this rumor, she's going to need clues. So maybe she'll go get a clue first. Seems she needs clues, so let's have her go get a clue up there. And while she was in the city, she can also get a token here. Does she have any? No, she has a boat token, so she can get back next turn. Okay, so she'll have a reroll, so that'll help. We'll also have our lead investigator try to close. Well, first of all, he will gain an asset, so he can gain. He will try to gain an asset from the bin there. So he will use his influence. He gets 2. So that means he can get the holy water or the axe. Let's have him give the holy water. He can give this holy water to another investigator. It doesn't have to be in the same space. So he's going to give it to the Heart of Africa's Leo Anderson. That will help him closing this gate, perhaps. And then we'll have he'll also move up to get that clue. And then Leo's also going to stay here. He will he can get an ally asset of his choice. Let's have him try to get an ally. All right, so he will roll his influence, and he gets the ally. He gets an ally as one of his actions. So let's see who the ally that he's going to get is. It's an ally asset, so it's not a. We got to get one from the. So let's just check in the deck for an ally asset, and he can gain that ally. So we'll go over here. If you defeat a monster, get a clue. Wow, that's a great one. So he will get that ally, and that is going to. Well, let's also give him a reroll as well. So I'm going to gain this. Okay, so that is going to do it for our actions phase. Let's move into the encounters phase. So we don't have any combat to resolve, but we do have a research encounter by Charlie Kane, the politician. He is in a city space. So he's probably in Anchorage, Alaska. So he's in the city. You're reading a book by Edward Pickman Derby from his book Azathoth and Other Horrors. Whoa, okay, you're reading a book on Azathoth. Sounds scary already. And ask him about the occult. So let's have him roll his test. It's his influence, which he's quite skilled at. He passes. If you pass, gain this clue. So great. He gets to gain the clue. And maybe he can share his clues with Gloria on her next turn, so she has enough clues to add to the active rumor. So Gloria, we can go next. Let's have her get a research encounter. She is also in a wilderness space. The Migo have dug up the meteor that you were seeking. Curious, you attempt to spy on them. So you attempt to spy on them, and you pass. If you pass, gain this clue and one additional clue. Awesome. Well, that's great. So she gains this clue and one additional clue. So that is good for Gloria. Now we'll just give her a clue that's a token that's not on the board, from one of the expansion sets. Like this one is from Alexandria. Give her the Alexandria token for that extra clue. So now she's got 2 clues, and she's already set up to go and place some clues over on the Growing Madness rumor on her next turn. So let's have her do that next turn. Last encounters phase is our expedition leader, Leo Anderson, with his lodge researcher and his hired muscle. Now he's going in to close the gate for sure. Let's have another gate closing here. He's in the Great Hall of Solano. You are forbidden to enter the library unless you draw the symbol to the best of your knowledge. Right? So he can roll, and he passes. If you pass, after you enter the Great Hall, you realize you must have confidence in your actions so others do not suspect you of trespassing. So he needs to roll this, and he can increase his will with this holy water. And he gets pass. If you pass, close this gate. You recover the book you are looking for. Gate is closed. So great. Let's put this gate underneath. Next, he will go and do his clue. So he will get the clue here. And he is in the wilderness. You ask the villagers about their particular folklore. So he's asking them about their folklore. And he gets a pass. You recognize references to the cannibalistic rituals in honor of Azathoth. Gain this clue. It's the cannibalistic rituals of Azathoth. Wow. Okay, awesome. So that is going to wrap it up for our encounters phase. Let's move on to our mythos phase. We kind of got this active rumor early, which is kind of a false start. And let's check out our mythos card. So first of all, we're going to advance the omen track. And we have no gates open, so that's fine. It says, for each gate open, advance doom by 1, no gates are open. So next one is a spawn monsters. If no gates are open, spawn 1 gate. So we have to spawn a gate. And it's in Rillier, space 3, which seems appropriate. Let's get a monster there. We'll get a monster. We got a Shoggoth rising with Rillier. Gate opens to Rillier. And then finally spawning a clue. We get to spawn 2 clues by our icon reference card. And we will have those spawned on 3. I don't know where there's 3 guys. Oh, really? How is that possible, the timing of that? And 12 here. Okay, so maybe there is a path for... look, I did something to the board here. what that was. Okay, so let's go ahead and read the card. It says, blood flows. Strong gree-gree, the old man told you. You've been wearing the pouch around your neck ever since New Orleans. You want to spill blood for you? You want it to spill blood for you? He drawled. You has to spill your blood for the gree-gree. Blood flows. The lead investigator discards one monster of his choice and loses health equal to its toughness. Wow, so he gets to discard this monster, but it has a toughness of 5, so he loses 5, and we close the active mystery. So we can spawn a new active mystery, which we can do next, but he's definitely been damaged, so that's pretty incredible. So that is going to wrap up our Mythos phase. We will come back on turn 3. Thank you guys for watching. Click the next video, and we'll talk to you in the next round of the game. Bye-bye.